MovieWeb.com.
First of all, can you tell me how you got involved in this project?
Sure. I work as a freelance producer in Vancouver, and I have a relationship with Tom Segrist and 20th Century Fox Home Entertainment. And once they have developed the script, they handed it off to us to produce here in Vancouver.
Now, can you, without giving anything away, can you kind of set up the story of Joyride 2 for me? No.
Four two sisters and their love interests head out for a road trip to Las Vegas, and they're based in, they go through Utah, and on their trip to Las Vegas, they run into Mr. Rusty Nail.
And behind you, we see Rusty's truck.
Yes, that's Rusty's daunting truck.
Now, has he upgraded since the first movie?
I think that's pretty accurate.
Is it pretty accurate for the first one? Mm-hmm. Now, what are we going to see this truck doing, or can you not give that away?
It's going to drive.
Drive. Is it going to menace?
It's going to menace. It's going to taunt. It's going to challenge. It's going to house. It's going to do a few things.
Okay. Well, now, why did you guys decide to continue the adventures of Rusty Nails?
Well, I think it came down to Fox saw that it was a great franchise to build, and because of it, they have gone to the next level, to the sequel. So hence Joyride, The End of the Road. That's what the title so far.
And I know you can't give anything away, but does it almost set up something for a sequel? Maybe, like this could be a ongoing franchise, like any horror.
Perhaps.
And you can't give any more away than that.
No.
Okay. Well, I already asked you this, but I'm going to ask it again. Is how much freedom does working in the straight-to-DVD market give you as a producer, and especially for the director?
I think for both, you know, as a producer, and I'm speaking on behalf of the director, I'm sure you're going to be interviewing him later, but they give us, certainly in our relationship with Fox Home Entertainment and Tom Segrist, he gives us a lot of latitude and a lot of freedom. He's involved. But he gives us a lot of freedom to make decisions on our own and to develop on a daily basis what we're doing and the choices we make, from locations to cast to wardrobe, etc. And while they're involved, obviously they're separate from us, and they do give us a lot of freedom.
Okay, the first movie I believe was rated PG-13.
Right.
Now this one I hear is going to be R-rated.
Currently we're unrated.
Unrated. Mm-hmm. So I mean, do you have more freedom to use more gore and more violence, or is that how do you look at that? I
think it's probably not necessarily gore, but certainly violence, language. It does allow you to do a little bit more freedom. I don't think we're necessarily taking advantage of that, or that's the driving force of what we're doing on the script. I think it's
and that's a cue of the weather we're having around.
Yes, it is a cue. Nice segue.
Yeah. So can you talk about working in this environment? I know you've talked about it already, but I mean, this is a pretty harsh environment to shoot a movie every night.
It is. It's pretty difficult, and we've faced a lot. We've had everything from sun to sleet to snow to rain to high 4-scale winds. We've had it all, and it's offered its challenges, but that's part of the thrill of doing this job. You're completely in a reactionary mode all of the time, trying to get yourselves out of a pickle that either the weather has provided or some other force outside of your control has presented itself to you.
Now, working with a lot of cars, how challenging has been the rain to do some of these car chases?
It has been quite challenging. We've done, most of our road work has been done already up in the interior of BC in Cache Creek and Ashcroft. So we were lucky enough that it was cold, but it was clear, and so we got a lot of our day road work done. The rest of the work we have to do down here is a lot of the interior of the vehicles, so most of our road work is done. So we lucked out in that respect, or planned it appropriately, depending on how you look at it.
Okay, how did you choose the director for this project?
He was chosen by Fox, Tom Segrist, and his crew at Fox.
Okay, and one last question.
Sure.
Just personally, was there anything that you saw missing in the first film that you really wanted to bring to the sequel that you think you've done?
No, because I thought it was a really beautiful film. I think, if anything, we wanted to uphold the tradition of Joyride 1 and make sure that we did it justice, that we didn't destroy the sequel. So that's what we're attempting to do, or destroy the franchise. I mean, our choice is to deliver a good product and a good story and an exciting experience for the audience to watch.
Okay, great.
Thank you.